Hey, welcome to another video from Just Two Dudes. My name is Louie.
My name's Seth.
And that's all you need to know. Alright, so this is a follow-up to a video we did about the offense a couple weeks ago. And what's hard about doing these videos, trying to give you guys updates, we don't get any information anymore. You're lucky if you hear anything about a new player who's progressing or coming along nicely. We don't know anything about backups. You know, here we are. Basically it's Wednesday night and we kick off Saturday at 6:30, and we don't have
the last practice until the game is tomorrow.
Yeah,
and we don't have any clue of a depth chart or anything.
We don't.
And it's all about Bo's competition in fall camp, and that's really all it's about. And I'm just as with you on that. Is it's really hard to tell you guys information when there is none. Really, the only thing that I can really think of telling you guys on the offensive side of the ball is that all talk going into fall camp was developing a fourth wide receiver to go along with Mike McNeil, Niles Paul, and Brandon Kinney. And it seems like really the only other guy we've heard about has been Quincy Enunwa, a true freshman out from California who was a 3-star in last year's recruiting class.
Yeah. And
that's really all we've heard about.
You know, at left tackle we have...
Dude. Come here. Come here, boy. Okay.
That's Seth's little brother. All right, so we're in a situation right now with the left tackle where we don't know if it's going to be a junior college transfer or a redshirt freshman. We're not getting any information.
We're really not.
We don't have a clue. We know who the starting 3 wide receivers are going to be. It's going to be Mike McNeil, Brandon Kinney, and Niles Paul. Past that, all we've heard from our receivers coach, Coach Gilmore, is that Quincy Enunwa has started to progress and do a good job. Another thing that I always think outside of the quarterback is probably the most important, and you could argue that it's more important, is the offensive line. We did lose a returning starter from last year, Mike Smith, who was projected to be the top backup at 2 positions. Yeah. We lost him for the year.
And I really think that is significant when you talk about, Bo was talking about using a 2 deep every game and using a 2 deep very regular, like the backups is almost starters. Yeah. And when you have a guy that's backing up 2 positions and could easily play others if need be, that's a real loss to have a guy that versatile go down.
Yeah, and we've had another guy, Keith Williams, who is a returning starter at guard from last year. He's been a little banged up. He's
missed a few practices here and there. Same with Yoshi Hardrick, or Jamarcus Hardrick, whatever you'd like to call him. He's even missed time. He actually collapsed.
Well, that's because he's too fat.
Yeah.
And it's 105 degrees outside.
You know, I like all the tools he possesses as far as size, but getting to Hardrick for a second, I think to play left tackle in this conference against the premier pass rushers, I just don't think, I think he's too big. I think he has a lot of sloppy weight on him.
They will not put him out there if he's not going to be ready. If his footwork isn't solid, if he can't move around good enough, he's just not going to be out there. You know, we really look forward to doing this video, and I am just so sad to say that there's just not a lot of new news. We haven't heard anything about Roy Halu, Rex Burkhead, Don Travius Robinson.
Oh, we've heard a little bit about Trey, but nothing.
Just a comment here and there.
Tidbit here and there.
We haven't heard anything. There's nothing out there. So basically, we're just stuck with giving you our opinions. And right now, I mean, we like to think we're a little more educated than the average fan, is because we follow this close.
Yeah.
But right now, there's just not a lot we can say. As far as opinions go, I think this offense will score 40 points a game on average. I think they're going to cut down on the turnovers. I think the first time we get inside the 5-yard line and somebody jumps off sides, I want them to be taken out of the game, have their helmet removed, and I want Barney Cotton to take that helmet from the individual and slam him upside the head with it, because that got atrocious last year. That was really disgusting.
I always hate bringing it up, but Virginia Tech,
we're not gonna,
first and goal and you punt because of O-line. I mean, are you serious?
That dude's one of our customers, so we're not gonna say anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So but that has to be corrected. That kind of stuff. As far as the offense goes, like I said, I see 40 points a game, fewer turnovers, fewer penalties, and I just see big plays from the running back.
I really do. I completely.
Those guys are ready.
You know, Roy Halou, I really liked what I heard. This is one of the key things that I've heard out of fall camp, which really isn't that much of a story. But Roy Halou last year put on so much bulk and just pure strength, like power, on his frame, and I think that really hurt him as far as injuries, which he battled all year. And this year, he's went some more of little lower weight and high rep, more explosion type of workouts, and I really think it's going to pay off. I think he'll be, because we're not asking him this year to take 20, 25 carries a game. Right. If he does, that's fine. I think he'll be all right, but he has a running mate that might honestly be just as good.
Somebody has got to learn how to hit home runs from this position. Yes. We can't continue in these big games when a lane is just busted open and it takes a quick move to get by a safety who's coming up too fast or over pursuing linebacker. Somebody's got to turn that 45-yard run into a 70-yard touchdown. Somebody's got to hit home runs from that position.
Rex Burkhead is my vote for that.
I think during crunch time, I think that guy's going to be a massive difference maker.
I really like Roy. I think Roy's just one last point. I think Roy is one of the best. I think he's one of the best backs in the country when he's healthy and when he's on his game. But one thing about Roy is he's not really a home run threat.
Rex doesn't go down.
Roy gets through that hole hard, and he might make one extremely good move and get upfield, and it looks like no one should catch him. Then he always gets caught.
Right.
I think Rex has a little more of that see you later speed.
Rex I think has more of a want to.
Yes.
There's something special about this kid. It's
really is.
It's just in him. He's going to be the one I think's going to be breaking the tackles when he has to, and when the D-backs catch up to him, let's say he takes it from the 50 and he gets down to the 15-10, I think that's the kid who finds a way to punch it in.
He really reminds me a little bit of Brandon Jackson. How Brandon Jackson, I don't mean you kind of have different opinions on him, but Brandon Jackson played with a lot of heart, broke a lot of tackles, made a lot of plays that when you look at just his physical attributes, you say he probably shouldn't be making those, but he found ways to. And I think Rex is kind of in that same category. Plus, he's a little more versatile than Roy out of the backfield. And I think the potential for Rex Burkhead is...
Make no mistake, if Roy Halou gets 300 carries this year, he's got 1,800 yards, 20 touchdowns. I think
if we have a good year, Roy's. I think he's right in the thick for a Heisman race.
If he gets a lot of carries, I think the world of Roy. I do.
Why.
Anything else on the offense?
I wish there was.
All right, guys, we're going to come back hopefully with some new news sometime. Take care.
See you later.